The story begins in an apartment, where Anna was helping her twin sister Zoe create a dating profile. She advises Zoe to write her age lower, after which we see Zoe on a date with a boy. The boy had put his name as Jonathan on his dating profile, but actually his real name is Nick. Zoe asks Nick if he is married. Nick refuses to do this. He assures Zoe that he will always be loyal to her. Then from there Nick takes Zoe to the club. But when Zoe sees Anna, she is surprised, because Anna was keeping an eye on both of them. Then Nick invites Zoe to dance, and Zoe started dancing with Nick. Both of them were a little close to each other while dancing, and from then on this love relationship starts between them. The next day Anna comes to Zoe's office. She gets angry with Zoe and asks, "Why are you not replying to my messages?" On this, Zoe says that I was very busy since morning. But Anna does not believe what Zoe says. Meanwhile, Zoe asks Anna why she came to the club last night, but Anna started ignoring this. Then when Zoe tells Anna about Nick, Anna doesn't like anything. She says that it is possible that Nick is already married, or maybe he is hiding something from you. But Zoe proves all these things wrong and tells Anna that now she has started loving Nick. Anna invites Zoe to have dinner with them, but she leaves. The next day Zoe spends a great time with Nick. On the other hand, Anna goes to meet her parents and informs her mother that she doesn't trust Nick. But her mother explains to her that Nick might not be the kind of guy she thinks he is. But still, Anna does not trust Nick. That same night Zoe brought Nick to her house. Nick was surprised to see Zoe's beautiful luxurious house. Zoe started telling Nick about her house. Meanwhile, both of them were close to each other, and the closeness between them started increasing, and both of them expressed their love and spent a good time with each other. Then the next morning when Nick saw the photo of Zoe and Anna, he was a little surprised, because he did not know that Zoe also had a twin sister. Zoe tells Nick about Anna that first she was addicted to drugs, and her past was quite scary. That's why now I keep him with me in this house. Zoe then goes with Nick to visit his mother in the hospital. Nick becomes very emotional after seeing his mother, because his mother was suffering from cancer, and for the happiness of her son she does not express her pain to him. Then his eyes fall on Zoe. Nick introduces Zoe to his mom. Then when Nick and Zoe come out of the hospital, Nick immediately proposes to Zoe, and Zoe also immediately accepted Nick's marriage proposal. But then Nick's sister Rebecca arrives there, and Nick tells him everything about Zoe. Later that evening, when Anna learns about Zoe and Nick's engagement, she becomes very angry with Zoe, as they had only been together for a short time, and Zoe hasn't introduced Anna to Nick yet. Zoe explains to Anna that Nick is a really nice guy, but Anna doesn't believe this at all, and this leads to a fight between the two sisters, and then Anna gets angry and leaves from there. The next day Nick gives Zoe a diamond ring, and Zoe takes Nick to meet her parents. Zoe's father asks Nick a lot of questions, and when they came to know that these two had only 2 children together, it has only been a month, so he is quite surprised. Zoe's father asks Nick, "Do you know about Zoe's past?" On this Nick says that I have only little information, but before Zoe's father can tell her anything, Zoe takes them both out to dinner. The next day Zoe visits Nick's family, and asks Rebecca to attend the wedding on her behalf. Rebecca also agrees to this, but we see that Rebecca keeps some distance from Zoe. Now everything was going very well, but one day Anna calls Nick and asks him to meet her. She also warns Nick not to tell Zoe about this. Both of them meet in a hotel. Nick is surprised to see Anna's beauty there, after which both of them have dinner. Meanwhile, Anna tries to manipulate Nick. Along with this, she asks Nick some questions related to his past, which makes Nick a little uncomfortable. Anna says that I have called you here so that I want to meet you and see whether you can keep my sister happy or not, because Zoe's first marriage was terrible. Nick is stunned to hear this, because Zoe had not told him anything about her first marriage till now, and so Nick tries to inquire more about this. They both talk a lot. While leaving, Anna asks Nick to come to a hotel room and leaves. After Anna leaves, Nick thinks deeply, and finally, captivated by Anna's beauty, he goes to meet her in her hotel room. As soon as they enter the room, both of them drink alcohol, and while talking to each other jokingly, the closeness between them started increasing, and from this moment onwards their relationship begins. The next morning, Zoe calls Nick and asks him about last night. Nick lied and told her that he was with his friend last night. "We drank a little too much, so I couldn't call you last night." Then when Zoe asks Nick to meet her, Nick makes an excuse of being unwell. Hearing this, Zoe asks him to come to her, but Nick refuses to let her come, because Nick was with Anna that night too. The next day, Nick goes to Zoe's office with flowers for her. There, Zoe's friend looks at Nick and says, "Now you may get into trouble." Nick gets a little nervous after hearing this. Then Zoe's friend tells Zoe that she has come to know that Anna has been busy with a boy for some time. Hearing this, Nick realizes his mistake, and then Zoe also tells Nick about her ex-husband. She tells him that Anna was secretly in a relationship with my ex-husband, and so I broke my marriage. Nick is stunned to hear this, and when he asks Zoe if she has forgiven Anna, Zoe says yes. She tells that at that time Anna's mental condition was not good. She had become very addicted to drugs. Now the next day, Zoe goes to choose her wedding dress, and Anna also comes there. Anna doesn't like Zoe's wedding dress at all, so she advises her to wear a gown of her choice, but Zoe finds the gown very uncomfortable, so she refuses to wear it. Here Zoe was quite lost in the preparations for her wedding. On the other hand, Anna takes advantage of this and manipulates Nick and spends time alone with him. Now here, because of Zoe and Anna, Nick is not able to concentrate on his work at all, and his partner also notices this. The next day, when Zoe goes with Rebecca to pick up her wedding dress, it is ruined, and Zoe is blamed for this. Zoe denies that she did not ruin the dress, but no one listens to her, and reluctantly Zoe had to pay for the dress. Now Zoe was forced to buy the same dress that Anna had chosen for her. When Anna comes home at night, Zoe is very angry with her, because she knew it was Anna who ruined the dress. Anna replies, "I just wanted to help you," and saying just this, Anna goes away from there, after which Anna goes to meet Nick. Nick felt really bad for Zoe, and so he now decided to end his relationship with Anna. Nick tells Anna that Zoe told him everything about her previous marriage, and it was not his fault at all. On this, Anna says that yes, it was her ex-husband's fault who cheated on Zoe in the relationship. "I was just testing him. I wanted to see whether he would be successful in this or not, but he failed in this." On this, Nick asks whether you were testing me too. "Did I fail at this too?" Anna says yes, you also failed. Nick calms down after hearing this. Now Anna wants Nick to run away with her. Nick wasn't sure whether to choose Zoe or Anna. Anna threatens Nick, saying, "Either I leave, I will go, or I will tell Zoe everything about us." Nick doesn't say anything about this. Seeing this, Anna says, "Okay, you want to leave me. If you want to end all this, then this is fine." And just saying this, both of them end their relationship. The next day, Rebecca visits Zoe's mother and asks about both the sisters. Zoe's mother tells about the behavior of both of them. She tells that Zoe is very innocent and simple, whereas Anna is very angry. Rebecca then goes to see Zoe, and after a while Zoe calls Nick and she ends her relationship with him, because now she knew that Nick had cheated on her. Now Nick becomes very upset. He quickly reaches Zoe's room where he finds Zoe dead. Then someone attacks Nick on the head and knocks him unconscious. When Nick opened his eyes, Zoe was in front of him wrapped in the carpet. Anna was standing nearby with a bat in her hand. Anna tells Nick to calm down. Nick asks Anna why she did all this. On this, Anna tells that you were the one who asked to end everything. Nick was about to call the police when Anna said that he would be blamed for this death. "Because Zoe's blood is on your jacket and on your body. You are trapped now, so do whatever I say." Nick reluctantly burns Zoe's body inside the house to destroy all evidence. The next morning when Nick opened his eyes, he heard some noise. Nick goes into the kitchen and sees Anna dressed up as Zoe and behaving like her. He also had an engagement ring. Nick realizes his mistake, so he goes to Zoe's house to tell her parents the truth. He tells his father David about this, but David tells that Anna had died 3 years ago. She committed suicide after the breakup, after which Zoe started having hallucinations of Anna, and she started considering herself as Anna. David also shows Anna's death photo, and tells her to get Zoe out of Anna's life. I show him this photo to find out. Friends, that means it is Zoe who was living Anna's life as Anna, and she is the one who was meeting Nick as Anna. And in reality, the dead body of Zoe that Nick saw was actually a drama created by Zoe. And when Nick regained consciousness, Zoe was standing in front of him as Anna. And the body that Nick burned in the carpet was his sister Rebecca, who had come to know the truth about Zoe. Nick is shocked after knowing all this. When Nick sees Zoe there, he tries to kill her, but David saves Zoe. He tries to explain to his daughter Zoe, but Zoe does not listen. She kills her own father, after which she proceeds to kill Nick as well. But somehow Nick manages to control Zoe, but just then Zoe's mother attacks Nick. When Nick wakes up, Zoe and her mother are standing outside with the police blaming Nick for David's death. So the police arrest Nick and take him away, and here's what Zoe tells her mother. "The sister I loved most took my partner away from me, and so I killed her." Zoe also apologizes for her father, and this story ends on this scene. So friends, The Image of You is more than just a light-hearted love thriller. This movie shows that when we start looking with the eyes of distrust, the hidden faces of relationships are revealed. The lesson we learn from this movie is that we should take time before understanding a person or a relationship and should not trust the first impression. Love is important, but boundaries and understanding are even more important. So friends, this is the story of The Image of You, a film released in 2024. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, comment on which scene resonated with you the most, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving similar explainer videos. Thank you. See you next time with another interesting film story. Till then, bye-bye and take care.